Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namaha Pananikatyayana Patanjalibhyah Saptavidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyah. Namaskar. And welcome to the 51st class of Teach Yourself Sanskrit series. Here we are into Chaturthi, Tadarthye Chaturthi, which means the purpose for which an action is done, or that for which, for making which another thing is used. Then we use this Chaturthi. The purpose for which an action is done, or for another thing which is that exists or used, whichever is used for, is put in Chaturthi. That is the sense of Tadarthye Chaturthi. Now examples will amply clear this, what is Tadarthye Chaturthi. Now again, as usual, we have 15 sentences flashing as us, and there is not a single one is done for you. You have to do. So here a lot of accountability on the part of learners. They have to remember whatever has been studied so far, and only then they can proceed. For example, Janani, one is done, one is shown here as an example. So subject is changing for every 5 sentences. Janani subject here. Aham Chaturthi, if you take Mahyam, which we have already seen in the previous pages, Mishtannam Anayati. So Janani Mahyam Mishtannam Anayati, meaning mother brings for me sweet food, sweet rice. Mishtannam, Mishta, Mitta, Hindi Bhashayam Mitta. Mishta is Mitta. So Janani Mata Mahyam Madartham, for my sake, Mishtannam Anayati is bringing. Mother brings to me the sweet food. So that is how you have to recall the Asmat Shabda and go to the singular derivation of Asmad as Mahyam, which is done on the page. Second one, Janani Tvam Phalam Anayati. No, Aham, opposite pronoun, personal pronoun is Tvam, Yushmat Shabda. Tubhyam, if Aham becomes Mahyam, Tvam becomes Tubhyam, for you. Janani Tubhyam Phalam Anayati. Mother brings for you a fruit. Mother brings a fruit for you. That is the sense. Mahyam, Tubhyam. These are two opposite pronouns. So in the third example, read it. Janani
Sa Shatikam Anayati. Sa
is the pronoun to be used in Chaturthi. Sa te taha, tam te taha, taya tabhyam tabihi. We have studied up to that. Taya tabhyam tabihi. Sa is she. Saha is he pronoun. Sa means she. Janani tasyai. Taya becomes Chaturthi tasyai. Namastasyai like. Janani tasyai shatikam anayati. Mother brings a saree to her, for her. Tasyai becomes for her. So Janani tasyai shatikam anayati. So sa Chaturthi takes as tasyai. What is the fourth one?
Janani saha lekhanim
anayati. Now what is saha? Pullinga Shabda. Sa is Strilinga Shabda. What is Chaturthi of saha? You know it. Gurave Namaha. Tasmai. Janani Tasmai Lekhani Manayati. Mother brings for him a pen. Tasyai is for her. Tasmai for him. Or for it, whatever it is. It is Napumsak also, same thing. Tasmai. Janani Tasmai Lekhani Manayati. Mother brings for him a pen. Mother brings a pen for him. So this way you understand. For fifth one.
Janani Eshaha Ankanim anayati.
So these are all pronouns, you know. Aham is a pronoun, personal pronoun. Tvam is a personal pronoun. Saha is a demonstrative pronoun. Sa is a demonstrative. Esha also is a demonstrative pronoun. Now Esha becomes Janani. Esha Pratama Ekavachana, isn't it? Second Dvitiya Ekavachana Etam. Tritiya Ekavachana Etena. Chaturthi Ekavachana Etasmai. Tasmai becomes Etasmai. Janani Etasmai Ankani Manayati. Mother brings a pencil for this person. Etasmai. Tasmai opposite Etasmai. Mahyam opposite Tubhyam. So this way you have to do. So this way you have done the subject with the subject Janani Anayati, subject and verb. And the subject and verb now changing in the middle part. Sikshakaha Anayati. So Sikshakaha Chatraha is given here. Pustakani is given. So that is done for you already. Sikshakaha Chatraha Bahuvachana Chatraya Chatrabhyam Chatrebhyaha Pustakani Anayati. That is the duty of a teacher. A teacher brings books for the students. Chatrebhyaha. Immediately you should understand it as for the students. Sikshakaha Upadhyayaha Chatrebhyaha Kim Anayati Pustakani Anayati. Pustakam Pustake Pustakani that is the subject. Pustakani Anayati. Next, seventh one.
Shikshakaha Chatra Ankanim anayati.
Here Chatra word given is a Strilinga Shabda. If it were Chatraha, Pullinga Shabda. Chatra, a girl student. So Sikshakaha Chatra Ekavachana Prathama. Dvitiya Chatram. Tritiya Ekavachana Chatraya Kanyaya like Vidyaya Chatrayai. So how does it go? Sikshakaha Chatrayai Ankanim Anayati. Teacher brings a pencil for his student, female student, for his female student. So that is how you understand and also derive. Next, eighth one.
Shikshakaha Chitrakaraha Patam anayati.
So put the word Chitrakara in Chaturthi Ekavachana. If it is plural, you put it in Chaturthi Bahuvachana. If the word given is singular, you put it in Chaturthi Ekavachana only. If Ekavachana, Ekavachana. Prathama Ekavachana should be converted into Chaturthi Ekavachana. Prathama Bahuvachana, if it is given, Chaturthi Bahuvachana. So it's very simple. Chitrakaraha becomes Chaturthi. How does it become? Like Chaturthi. Devaha Devam Devena Devena Devaya Ramaya Chitrakaraya. So Sikshakaha Chitrakaraya Patamanayati. So what is the Chitrakara doing? Chitrakara here, I'm sorry, Sikshaka, we are getting confused between Sikshaka and Sikshakaha. Teacher brings a board for the painter. Chitrakaraya Patam Anayati. So that he will paint on the board. Next.
Shikshakaha Gaveshakaha
Patana Samagrim. Now, Gaveshakaha means researchers. People doing research. So it is Bahuvachana, Prathama Bahuvachana. Gaveshakaha, Gaveshakau, Gaveshakaha. Isn't it? That is the Prathama Bahuvachana. So in Dvitiya, Gaveshakam, Gaveshakau, Gaveshakan. Tritiya, Gaveshakena, Gaveshakabhyam, Gaveshakaihi, like Balaihi. Chaturthi, Gaveshakaya, Gaveshakabhyam, Gaveshakebhyaha. So Shikshakaha, Gaveshakebhyaha, Patana Samagrim Anayati. The teacher brings reading material. What is Patana Samagri? Reading material. Samagri is material. Patana reading. Reading material. The teacher gets or brings reading material for the research doers, researchers, you can say. Next. Now you know Modaka meaning sweet meat. Sikshakaha Putraya. Swasya Putraya va Anyasya Putraya va. Vayam na janima. Sikshakaha Putraya Modakam Anayati. Teacher brings a sweet for son. Whose son? Maybe his son. Next. It is done, 11th one. Now the subject again changing here. Hesha.
Esha Shikshakaya.
Sudha Kandam Anayati. Some girl, suppose Esha Balika, Sikshakaya for the teacher. Sudha Kandam chalk piece. She brings, this lady brings a chalk piece for the teacher. Sikshakaya, it's already done. So Esha, next one, 12. Yuyam. Takram Anayati. What is Takram? Buttermilk. In English, I think buttermilk only. We don't know. I don't know any other word if it is there. It is not yogurt but buttermilk. Yogurt poured with water becomes buttermilk. We call it buttermilk in India. Maybe a separate word may be there for that, but it is yogurt mixed with water, diluted with water. So here Esha, Yuyam is a plural of what? Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. Aham, Avam, Vayam. Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam, you all. So take it to Chaturthi Bhagavachana. Tubhyam, Yuvabhyam, Yushmabhyam. So it goes to Yushmabhyam. Esha, Yushmabhyam, Takramanayati. This lady brings buttermilk for you. Now where are these? We have seen the derivations of Asmad Yushmad in the previous page. Just the previous. They are there on 330. Asmad is also there, yes. Yushmabhyam, they are there in 330 page in the previous class. So what is the sentence now? Esha, Esha, what I said, Yuyam, Yushma, Yushma, Vihi, Yushmabhyam, Ralega. This came 330. Oh, just now I told you, no? You can also see 330 page. Yushmabhyam, 330 only. Just for 3 pages, 4 pages. Esha Yushmabhyam Takramanayati. Got it? 330 down, you look down. Last, Yushmabhyam. Tubhyam, Yuvabhyam, Yushmabhyam. For any gender, Pullinga, Strilinga, Napumsakalinga. Actually, there is no gender difference here. If only one can be given and Trishu Lingeshu Samana Shabdaha. It is the same in all the 3 genders. What is same? The pronoun, personal pronoun you and I are same. You can see Asmad also same. Mahyam, Mahyam, Mahyam. Avabhyam, Avabhyam, Avabhyam. Asmabhyam, Asmabhyam. So it is same in three lingas, in 3 genders. No differentiation. So Esha Ishmabhyam Takramanayati. Then Avam. Now look if you want. Esha Avam. What is Avam? Aham Avam Vayam. Aham Mam Avam Asman. Maya Avabhyam Asmabihi. Mahyam Avabhyam. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it given there? Avabhyam. Mahyam Avabhyam. That's Asmabhyam. So you use Avabhyam here. We will go with it. Esha Avabhyam Upaharam Anayati. This lady or this girl, whoever it is, brings breakfast for us. Avabhyam, for both of us. Here the number is specific. For both of us. Then the final last word one here, 14th. Esha Ete Phalamanayati. Ete is plural of Eshaha, Etau, Ete Pullinga. Eshaha, Etau, Ete. Etam, Etau, Etan. Etena, Etabhyam, Etaihi. Etasmai, Etabhyam, Etebhyaha. So it goes as Etebhyaha. Maybe given here Etebhyaha in the previous page. It is given top. Etebhyaha. 330 only. You can see that. We'll go a bit slow here to learn. Etebhyaha 330. Top. Etebhyaha. Etasmai etabhyam etebhyaha. Etasmai etabhyam etebhyaha. Only Strilinga it differs. Napumsakalinga Pullinga same. Etasya etabhyam etabhyaha. Strilinga it is different. So the sentence goes Esha etebhyah phalam anayati, meaning this girl or woman brings fruits for these people, persons, male persons. Last one, esha vayam jalam anayati. What is vayam becoming? Asmad. You can look down. Asmad, asmabhyam. Yushmabhyam opposite asmabhyam. So esha asmabhyam jalam anayati. She brings water for us. So this way we have done the practice of pronouns only, mostly pronouns, personal as well as demonstrative pronouns, turned into chaturthi, tadartye, in the sense of for the purpose for which an action is done or for making which another thing is used in chaturthi, etc. So rapidly we go down. Aham becomes mahyam, tvam becomes tubhyam, sa becomes tasyai, sah becomes tasmai, esha becomes etasmai, Chhatraha becomes Chatrebhyah, Chhatra becomes Chhatrayai, Chitrakaraha becomes Chitrakaraya, Gaveshakaha becomes Gaveshakebhyah, Putraha becomes Putraya, Sikshakaha already done Sikshakaya, Yuyam becomes Yushmabhyam, Avam becomes Avabhyam, Ete becomes Etebhyah, and Vayam becomes Asmabhyam. So this is how we do it. So the answers you can find on page 330. Do you think we need to write? Not necessary. They are there. Oh, we'll proceed. Oh, more there. More of this exercise is coming. So 15 more sentences. Yes, on page 339, please show them. Read. Now subject is Tvam Krinasi. First, Aham Krinami and Janakaha Krinati. Nayati. Verb is changed there. Right. Tvam etau vastrani krinasi. What is the meaning? You can translate. Can you show me your understanding? Tvam, you. Etau, change it to etabhyam. Vastrani a krinasi. You are buying clothes for these two people. Now here it is mostly Dvivachana, I think. Ekavachana is also there. This is Dvivachana. Etau is then Eshaha etau becomes etabhyam. You are buying clothes for these two people. That is the meaning. Tvam etabhyam vastrani krinasi. Next. Tvam saha phalam krinasi. You buy a fruit for him. You buy a fruit for him. Convert saha to chaturthi ekavachana. Tasmai. Saha becomes tasmai, chaturthi. Tad pronoun. Tat. Tat is then tasmai. Where is tat given? Second one. Tasmai. So chaturthi tasmai. So how does it go? Tvam tasyai tasmai phalam krinasi. You buy for him a fruit. You buy a fruit for him. Okay. Next, tvam te. Te convert into bahuvachana. Chaturthi bahuvachana immediately. Pustakani krinasi. Where is te? Tat. Plural. Tebhyah. So Tvam tebhyah pustakani krinasi. 19th one. Tvam esha malam krinasi. Esha becomes in chaturthi etas. Etasyai. Top, from top third one, Srinivas. Etasyai. Tvam etasyai malam krinasi. You buy a garland for this lady. Tvam etasyai malam krinasi. Next. Tvam tau. Lekhanyau krinasi. Tau. What is tau? Tat. Look in tat. And dvivachana tabhyam. Tvam tabhyam lekhanyau krinasi. You buy 2 pens for those two people. You buy 2 pens for those two people. So this way, etau becomes etabhyam, saha becomes tasmai, te becomes tebhyah, Esha becomes etasyai, tau becomes tabhyam. So next you move to the aham subject. 21st sentence is already done. Aham tvam kagadam krinami. I buy a paper for you. Aham tvam tubhyam. Aham tubhyam kagadam krinami. I buy a paper for you. So it is changed to tubhyam. Next, aham, read.
Yuvam
Karkatihi krinami. That is, what do you say, cucumber or something. So, yuvam, you check in tvam as yuvam, Ishmachab, the last one. Yuvabhyam. Aham yuvabhyam karkatihi krinami. Okay? Yuvam becomes yuvabhyam. 23rd one. Aham taha karavastrani krina. What is karavastrani? Handkerchief. Hankies, handkerchiefs. Krinami. I buy for those females handkerchiefs. So taha you search in tat strilinga. Third one. Second column. Tasyai tabhyam tabhyah. So it becomes tabhyah. Aham tabhyah karavastrani krinami. I am buying handkerchiefs for those females. 24th. Aham. Again etaha, you look in etat down there. Etabhyah. Can we show them this? On the monitor you have put them? No, let them also see. Because 3:30, show them. But then this will go from the monitor. You can parallelly show?
Yeah, I can come back.
Acha? Just to show them for a while. So we will do in the meantime. Aham eta becomes etabhyah. Shatikaha krinami. I am buying saris for these women. Etabhyah shatikaha krinami. That is the 23rd one. What is the 24th? Aham. 24th is over. 5th, bhavati. Bhavati shabda is also given here. Bhavat is there, na? Third one, bhavat on page 330, bhavat. So, aham bhavatyai pushpam krinami. I buy a flower for you. Bhavatyai chaturthi. Aham bhavatyai pushpam krinami. 26th, janakaha, subject is changing. Janakaha lata. Nayati. Latayai. Put lata in chaturthi as latayai. Now, this is noun. So 330 page you won't get it. Akaranta strilinga shabda, this is lata. So latayai. Janakaha latayai modakam nayati. Father takes a sweet for lata. Then what is the 27th one? Janakaha sudeshaha nayati. So Janakaha sudeshaya chaturthi. For whose sake? Sudesh sake. Janakaha sudeshaya phalani nayati. Father carries fruits for Sudesh. That is the meaning. Then 28th, Janakaha taha shatikaha nayati. So taha changes to chaturthi, tabhyaha. Janakaha tabhyaha shatikaha nayati. Father takes for those girls or women saris. Then 29th one, Janakaha janani abhushanani nayati. Father takes ornaments for mother. So Janakaha jananyai. Janani becomes jananyai. Abhushanani nayati. And finally Janakaha anujau vastrani nayati. Anujau two. Anujaha, anujau, anujaha. Anujabhyam. So anujaya, anujabhyam, anujebhyah chaturthi. Anujaya, anujabhyam. vastrani nayati. Janakaha anujabhyam vastrani nayati. Father takes clothes for his two younger brothers. So this way we do the practice of these nouns. Yeah, we have to do, better we do. So I am reading on 16th one, you can highlight that, which is done already. Tvam etabhyam vastrani krinasi, tvam tasmai phalam krinasi, tvam tebhyah pustakani krinasi. 19th, tvam etasyai malam krinasi, tvam 20th, tvam tau tabhyam lekhanyau krinasi. 21st, aham tubhyam kagadam krinami. 22nd, aham yuvabhyam karkatihi krinami. 23rd, aham tabhyah karavastrani krinami. 24th, aham etabhyah shatikaha krinami. 25th, aham bhavatyai pushpam krinami. 26th, janakaha latayai modakam nayati. 27th, janakaha sudeshaya phalani nayati. 28th, janakaha tabhyah shatikaha nayati. 29th, janakaha jananyai abhushanani nayati. And the 30th, janakaha anujabhyam vastrani nayati. So this way, any noun or person or thing for which an action is performed will go to Chaturthi. So that is the meaning of Tadarthya Chaturthi. Now we are entering to another aspect of Chaturthi. How, where and how, in what sense Chaturthi is used, is going to see. For example, there are some verbs like krudha, to get angry, druha, to hate, asuya, feeling ill will, jealousy, irsha, all having the same sense, showing ill will. In these prayoga, Chaturthi. So the person against whom you are getting angry, against whom you are jealous, whom you feel jealous, or against whom you show your ill will, the target of your hatred, in other words, the target of your anger, the target of your ill will, jealousy, will go to Chaturthi. As if he is the receiver of your angry, he is the receiver of your ill will, malice, etc. So, what is the general rule of Chaturthi? Sampradane Chaturthi. So, in giving, the receiver will go to Chaturthi. Who is receiving all these targets? Your target. You are angry with somebody. That fellow becomes target of your anger. So, he will be put in Chaturthi. For example, you will take the stock example. Ravanaha Ramaya Krudhyati. Not there in the book. Ravanaha Ramaya Krudhyati. Ravana is angry with Rama. That way may be better. Or Ravanaya Krudhyati. Or Rama is angry with Rama. So if Rama is showing his anger towards Ravana, so Ravana goes to Chaturthi. If Ravana is showing anger to Rama, Rama goes to Chaturthi. Ravanaha Ramaya Krudhyati athava Ramaha Ravanaya Krudhyati. So, or Druhyati, Asuyati, etc. Anything. When these feelings are directed, Chaturthi is used. We will see examples here. Kaha kasmai krudhyati. The sentence says Kaha kasmai krudhyati. Who is angry with whom? Literally, if you translate this sentence into English, Kaha, who, kasmai, for whom, krudhyati is angry. Who is angry for whom? But in English we don't say that. Who is angry with whom? Who is angry for whom? We don't say. Kaha, who, kasmai, for whom, for which person, krudhyati is getting angry. So, for example, Ravana, ikkada ichada, I did not see this. Ravana, Ramaya, krudhyati. Ravana is angry with Rama. So, Rama is the target of Ravana's kruda. So, he becomes Chaturthi. Similarly, Kamsaha, all negative characters are showing their anger here. Krishnaya Krudhyati. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Just like Ravana was angry with Rama, Kamsa was always angry with Krishna, Lord Krishna. Kamsaha Krishnaya Krudhyati. We cannot use here in Rama Shabda or Krishna Shabda, Dvitiya, Tritiya cannot be used here. This is the idiomatic usage of Sanskrit. Yam prati kopaha. Yam prati kopa, against whom kopa, krodha is directed, that person will be put only in Chaturthi. So that is the rule here. Kruda, druha, irsha, asuyarthanam yam prati kopaha. That is the rule here. So Ravana Ramaya Krudhyati, Kamsa Krishnaya Krudhyati, Duryodhana, another bad character. All mythological characters are coming. Ramayana and Mahabharata. So Duryodhana Yudhishthiraya Krudhyati. Duryodhana was angry always with Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja. Karna, another bad character of Mahabharata. Arjunaya Krudhyati. Stock enmity, confirmed enmity between Arjuna and Karna. Rama, Ravana, and Kamsa, Krishna, and Duryodhana, Yudhishthira. Durjana, finally a common statement. Sajjanaya Krudhyati. Having taken classical examples of mythological characters, the book says, in general, Durjana, any wicked fellow, is always angry with a good fellow. Why so? Did you ever think that? There is a lot of reasoning behind this. Bhartruhari Subhashita writer says, a good fellow should be more alert than a bad fellow in society. Because a good person, a sajjana, attracts more enemies than a wicked fellow. If you are a wicked fellow, nobody cares, nobody touches you, nobody comes to you. But if you are a good fellow, everybody wants to attack you. A good person is more susceptible for attacks than a bad person in society. He gives 3 examples. Mrugamina Sajjananam. 2 examples here. Mrugamina Sajjananam. Mruga, he gives 2 examples to put this point, substantiate this point that Mrugamina Sajjana. What are the other 2 examples? Mruga, animals, deer. Meena, what is Meena? Fishes. And then he says Sajjana. He puts Sajjana in the category of these 3. Mrugamina Sajjananam Truna Jala Santosha Veta Vrittinam. And Bhartrihari wonderfully says, these 3 are very nice beings in the world. Especially Mruga. Deer don't harm anybody, cannot think of harming anybody. But they are so good that they are enemies. The hunter always tries to hunt deer for selling them. Leave alone the forest animals like tigers and lions. But a hunter is always wanting to hunt prey on the deer and to make his own livelihood. Mruga. Meena. Fishermen are always after the fishes, catching, holding their net and spreading their net. Fishes don't harm anybody. They live their life in water. But fisherman is an uncalled for enemy. A hunter is an uncalled, unreasonable enemy to Mruga. Similarly, he says Sajjana. What does Sajjana do? A good person, he never harms anybody, but still he has an enemy. Who is the enemy? Pishuna, a telltaler, A good person always is in his absence, he is always spoken ill of. Oh, he is like that, he is like. So Pishuna, the Bhartrihari calls, a Pishuna is an enemy for Nishkarana Vairi. Without any reason, there is an enemy attached to a Sajjana. Who is that Pishuna? Pishuna means a person who backbites you, who says all wrong things in your absence and tries to spoil your work. He is called Pishuna. So, Mrugamina Sajjananam Truna Jala Santosha Vihita Vrittinam. Now, wonderful. Why I am breaking here? When I look at this example, Durjana Sajjana, there is a lot of reasoning behind this. So, Mruga, live very happily on grass. Mruga live on Truna. and truna is not cultivated by anybody. Grass grows everywhere abundantly, and still the poor animal has an enemy in the lubdaka, the hunter. Fishes live, where do they live? In water. Is water created by any landlord? Water is a natural gift wherein the fishes live and live very happily. And now comes Sajjana. How does a Sajjana live? Santosha. Sajjana's the base of a Sajjana is not food. Everybody eats food. But how does he live? He lives with contentment of life. He is very happy man. But his happiness is disturbed by Pishuna. Because you are a Sajjana, because you are living happily, bad people cannot tolerate you. So Bhartrihari gives a warning to the Sajjanas. Oh Sajjanas, be careful. You are always envied. You are always envied by bad people in society. So be more alert. That is the warning coming from Bhartrihari. Mrugamina Sajjananam Truna Jala Santosha Vihita Vrittinam Lubdhaka Divara Pishunaha Nishkarana Vairino Jagati, he says. They are Nishkarana Vairi. What is Nishkarana? No reason. No reason. A hunter is enemy to the animals who live on just grass. There is no reason why a fishes are hunted by the fishermen. No reason. There is no reason why a bad, wicked fellow is attached, hates a good person. Good person has not harmed him, but still he is hated by the Durjana. So, Bhartrihari recalling that poem, good men, Sajjanas, have to be more careful in society than bad people. Then we move to second part of this. Kaha kasmai irshyati. Who feels jealous for whom here? Now you understand, Kaha kasmai krudyati means who is angry with whom? 4 examples we have seen here. Kaha kasmai irshyati, who is jealous of whom? So Deva, again stock example. They are stock example. Devas opposite Rakshasas. Rakshasebhyaha irshyanti. They are jealous of, like gods not happy with the Rakshasas, showing ill will. Rakshasaha devebhyaha, likewise devebhyaha irshyanti, they are not going on well. Kauravaha pandavebhyaha irshyanti. Pandavaha kauravebhyaha irshyanti. Khalaha sajjanebhyaha irshyanti. The same thing. Durjana, khala, both are same. Khalaha, durjanaha. Synonymous word. Khalaha sajjanebhyaha irshyanti. And nirdhanaha dhanikebhyaha. That is but natural. Wherever there are poor people, they hate rich people because rich people have riches which they do not have. So haves, something like haves and have-nots. Gods are having power. Rakshasas do want power. So therefore there is a clash. A good man is good man because he lives happily. Bad man has no happiness. He cannot see the happiness of a good man. So Kaurava Pandavas are stock example. Jealous from the birth they are. And Rakshasas and Devatas, the fight is always going on. So this is how. Now in all these persons, Rakshasebhyaha, Devebhyaha, Pandavebhyaha, Sajjanebhyaha, Dhanikebhyaha, we are using Chaturthi because against whom Irsha is expressed. Now in the previous Ramaya, Krishnaya, Yudhishthiraya, Arjunaya, Sajjanaya, their Krodha is expressed, anger is expressed. Now again, here Druha means hating. Irsha is showing ill will. All these words have almost same meaning here. So, Kaha kasmai druhyati, who hates whom? Kaha kasmai druhyati, who hates whom? For whom? So, Tadaka, Ramaya, Ramaha becomes Ramaya, druhyati. Tadaka, Rakshasi hates Rama. Putana, in the Rama Krishna story, Putana, Krishnaya druhyati, Putana hates Krishna. Tarakasuraha Kumaraya druhyati. Druhyati. Tarakasura was a Rakshasa who Kumaraswamy killed. Therefore, Tarakasura Kumaraya Kumaraswamine Druhyati. Mahishasura was also a Rakshasa. Durgayai Druhyati. Now Durga Shabda is Akaranta Strilinga. So therefore Durgayai Chaturthi. Durgayai Druhyati. Then Shukracharya Devebhyaha Druhyati. Shukracharya is the teacher of the Rakshasas. So therefore he does not like gods. Devebhyaha Druhyati. So who is hating whom? Tadaka hates Rama, Putana hates Krishna, Tarakasura hates Kumaraswamy, Mahishasura Durga, Shukracharya Deva. So we have put Ramaya, Krishnaya, Kumaraya, Durgayai, Devebhyaha. All are going to Chaturthi, because against them the hatred is directed. Then we see Kaha Kasmai Asuyati, who feels jealous. Irsha, Asuya almost are same, both are. Choraha Sajjanebhyaha, Sajjanaha becomes Sajjanebhyaha Asuyati. A thief is jealous of good people. Not a very good example. Durjana should have been given. Durjanaha Sajjanebhya Asuyati. Why should Choraha Dhanikebhya Asuyati could have been better. Because a thief is always jealous of the rich people only. Okay, anyway. Shurpanakha Rama Lakshmanabhyam. Rama Lakshmanabhyam. Because Shurpanakha wanted to marry either Rama or if not Rama, Lakshmana, bachelor. So therefore her nose was cut. She started hating. Shurpanaka Rama Lakshmanabhyam Asuyati. Rama Lakshmanaya, Rama Lakshmanabhyam Asuyati. She hates. Nakulaha Sarpaha, plural. Nakulaha means mongoose. Mungisa. Nakulaha Sarpebhyaha Asuyati. A mongoose is jealous of serpent. The moment a mongoose sees serpent, it pounces upon it. Have you seen in India? In India, it's a common, people on the street. When I was a child, I used to see on Bank Street, there used to come a person with mongoose and a serpent, and he used to make them fight. Finally, mongoose cuts a snake into pieces. Mongoose wins over Sarpa. The mongoose is very fast in attacking. It attacks 5 times faster than the snake bite. Snake movement, snake bites. Mongoose pounces on the snake and attacks it. So there is a Nakulaha Sarpebhyaha Asuyati. Mahila, this is a latest statement here. Mahila Asuyati. Maybe we don't know, the female nature, psychology may be same all over the world, not only in India. In India it is okay, I can say. Mahilayai Asuyati. A woman hates another woman. A woman dislikes another woman. This is the women mentality or psychology. So here is a statement made like that. Mahilayai Asuyati. Bhikshukaha, this is a correct sentence. What I said earlier, Choraha should have been given Dhanika. Bhikshukaha Dhanikebhyaha Asuyati. A poor man, Bhikshuka, beggar, is jealous of rich people because he has no money. There is a joke, a beggar goes to a rich man and tells him to give money. Bhikshukaha Dhaninam Prapya, going over to a Dhani, Sikshate natu yachate. He doesn't ask for money, but he teaches him a lesson. How? Dattva tvam twadrusho bhava. He says, you give me money and you be what you are. Otherwise you will become like me. If you don't donate, you will become a beggar. You got it? Because this beggar was also a rich man once. He never used to give and all his money was looted. Now he has become a beggar. If you keep donating, you will be as you are. Otherwise you will become like me. Better you give me. So that is why Bhikshukaha Dhanikebhyaha Asuyati. There is a wonderful poem. Bhikshukaha Dhanikam Prapya Sikshate Natu Yachate. A Bhikshuka going over to a rich person, Sikshate, he teaches him a moral lesson. Natu Yachate, he doesn't beg money from him. Dattva tvam twadrusho bhava. You be as you are. Adatva madrusho ma bhava. Otherwise you don't become like me, he says. So that is why the jealousy between Bhikshuka and Dhanika. So we have done Sajanebhyaha Rama Lakshanabhyam Sarpebhyaha Mahilayai Dhanikebhyaha. These are the answers. Now so far we have dealt with Chaturthi used in Tadartye for the purpose, for a purpose for which an action is performed, and also for showing hatred, anger, ill will, etc. The target of your anger, the target of your ill will, the target of your ill feeling shall go to Chaturthi, Sampradane Chaturthi. That is the main. So here we come to Panchami, a very important Vibhakti, Panchami Vibhakti, Panchami Prayoga and Panchamaha Stabakaha. The section also changed to 5th section here in the book with Panchami. Now look here, 3 pictures are there, you can see, and how very easily you can understand the sense. Can you read, Srinivas?
Bhataha, Ashvaha, Bhataha, Ashvat,
Ashvat,
Patati.
Bhataha, Ashvaha. In the third picture, Bhataha, Ashvat, Patati. Soldier is falling from a horse. Ashvat, from a horse. The moment Panchami is used, there are, try to understand, these senses it is used. Panchami is basically translated into English from Akashat Patitam Toyam. You know that poem? Akashat Patitam Toyam Yatha Gacchati Sagaram Sarvadeva Namaskaraha Keshavam Prati Gacchati. So, Akashat Patitam Toyam. Water fallen from the sky, Yatha Gacchati Sagaram, as it goes to the ocean, Sarvadeva Namaskaraha. Sarvesham Devanam Krutaha Namaskaraha. Namaskara done to all gods, Keshavam Prati Gacchati. It goes to Keshava, Lord Krishna. Something like that. Akashat, from the sky. Ashvat, from the horse. Bhataha Ashvat Patati. A soldier falls from a horse. So this is the sense, primary sense in Panchami Vibhakti. What is the sense, primary sense in Chaturthi? For. Tritiya, by, with. Coming to Panchami, it is from. And other senses are also there, we will see that. So now it is only from. Now second. Gramaha. Krushakaha gramat agacchati. Krushakaha, a farmer, agacchati is coming. Gramat, where from is he coming? From a village. Gramaha in Panchami becomes gramat. And Ashvaha in Panchami becomes Ashvat. Balaha, Balakaha becomes in Panchami Balakat. Balat. Vrikshaha becomes Vrikshat. So any noun, Akaranta Pullinga Shabda derives it like that. Next.
Mahila.
Pakashala. Now, Pakashala is what noun? Akaranta Strilinga Shabda. Pakashala. It is like Rama, Kanya, like. So, in Panchami, Pakashala derives like this. Pakashalayaha agacchati. Mahila Pakashalayaha agacchati. A woman comes from a kitchen. A woman is coming out, coming from a kitchen. Pakashala is a kitchen, you can see the picture there. Mahila Pakashalayaha agacchati. So Pakashala is put in Panchami, again translated into our English as woman is coming from the kitchen, from her kitchen. So here, last one. Now Nadi is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. So you cannot put Pakashala and Nadi like Ashwat, Pakashalat. You cannot. Pakashala is Akaranta Strilinga. Be careful here. Nadi is Ikaranta Strilinga. Therefore Nadyaha. Watch the Panchami. Nadyaha. So far we studied Nadi, Nadim, Nadya, Nadyai. Now I am giving you from Pratama to Chaturthi. Nadi, Nadim, Nadya, Nadyai. And now Panchami, Nadyaha. Can you repeat, Srinivas? Nadi, Nadim, Nadyai, Nadya, Nadya, Nadyai, Nadyaha. These are the 5 vibhaktis. One we may write the Akaranta and Ikaranta. Kanya Shabda I am writing. Kanya, Kanyam, Ekavachanas only I am writing. Kanyaya, Chaturthi, Kanyayai, Panchami, Kanyayaha. This is Akaranta. Akaranta Kanya Shabda. Now you take on the other hand, what is Ikaranta? Ikaranta Nadi Shabda. No, Prathama will be Nadi, only singulars I am writing. Nadim, Nadya, Nadyai. This is Chaturthi. Panchami is Nadyaha. So this way you have to remember. Another 8 minutes. We'll stop here with the poem, of course. So we will do this again. So this page is done almost 1 minute only. So Munivaraha Nadyaha Agachati. A Muni is coming out of the river, from the river. A Muni is coming from the river, is coming out of the river. So here we stop and take up a poem. A wonderful poem is there. I'll write fast. So this is how it is. Kanya Shabda, Kanya, Kanyam, Kanyaya, Kanyaye, Kanyayaha. And Ikaranta is Nadi, Nadim, Nadya, Nadyai, Nadyaha. I have been repeatedly telling you to learn only one noun in one ending. Akaranta one Shabda, Ikaranta one noun, Ukaranta one noun, Ikaranta etc. The poem is like this. Acharyat Padamadatti Padam Sishyaha Swamedhaya Padam Sabrahma. Sorry. Padam Sabrahmacharibhyah. Padam Kala Kramena cha. So can you read that? Acharyat Panchami. Like just now we finished na Akasha Ashwat Gramat like. Acharyat Padam Adatte Padam Sishya Swamedhaya Sabrahma Charibhyaha Kalakramena cha. So here is a poem. Who is the author? We don't know. The authorship is not known. But a wonderful poem, traditional poem, which tells us how much can a student learn from the educational institution, and how much can he learn from a teacher, and how much can he learn from his fellow classmates. So look at the poem divided into 4 parts. Acharyat, from the teacher, Acharya. So this is Panchami. Just now we studied Gramat, Ashwat in the book. From Acharya. Padam. Padam means 1 quarter. Quarter of knowledge. Padam Jnanam. If knowledge is 100%, Padam is 25, quarter of it. Adatte, receives. Sishyaha is the subject here. Sishyaha, a student. Acharyat, from the teacher. Padam Jnanam Adatte. He receives quarter knowledge from the teacher. From where does he receive 1 quarter? See, 100% if you divide into 4 quarters. Knowledge is 100%. Divided into 4 padas, 4 quarters. So 1 quarter he receives from the teacher, Acharya. Next, pada. Padam Sishyaha Swamedhaya. This word is Trutiya Vibhakti. Swamedhaya. And another quarter he gets with using his brain. The student has to use his brain to get another quarter. So 2 quarters over, 50% is over. Padam, next quarter, Sabrahmacharibhyaha, Brahmachari, Brahmachari Shabda here. This is also Panchami, Bahuvachana, Charibhyaha, like Ramebhyaha, Balakebhyaha. So he gets another quarter, 3rd quarter from where? Sabrahmachari, fellow classmates. Brahmachari. Sabrahmachari means classmates. So a student going to a school or a college or any educational institution gets another quarter from his fellow classmates. That is the purpose of going to school. That is the purpose of going to a college. Not through, if one goes through distance education mode, postal, where no classmates are there, then this path will be missing there. You have to learn, students have to learn from their classmates as well. How much? 1/4. And padam, another quarter is there now, 75% is over. Kalakramena cha, in course of time, that means as long as we live, so long we keep on learning. And therefore there is no 100% learning from anywhere. You only learn from a teacher, quarter. Learn with you using your intelligence, another quarter. You learn from your classmates, another quarter. And that quarter remains to be learned throughout our life. Like Swami, that Paramahamsa Ramakrishna used to say, Jatodin jive tatodin shike. There is some Bengali statement. As long as I live, so long I learn. As long as we live, so long we learn. Learning is a continuous process. And therefore that pada remains to be learned kala kramena, in course of time. So wonderful poem it is. We have learned today for Panchami. Shubham Bhuyat.